1 month ago, I set out to gain 10%. I didn't. Instead, I lost 5%. But I compare myself to Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. Why not have big standards? And his company had the same. If we sort of look at what happened around 4th of April, he was at a good point up here, and then the war came with Iran and Israel, and it fell, and then it climbed up a bit, and now we are here presently. So he's minus 5%. And if you look at my stocks, go to 4th of April, and war came, poof, and then we're here now. So the same. So at least, and I'm also minus 5%. So at least I can say, okay, I didn't do worse than Warren Buffett, so that's quite good. But I actually have reasons to believe that I will make my goal plus another 5% within 10 or 15 days from now. Okay. So that's the idea, that because I just need a few things to go right. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you. All right. So I'm just going to focus. I have sorted these. This is my portfolio. It's sorted by the highest value on top. You see that Novo Nordic, I have almost 45% in. So there's a lot. I have 100 stocks in this company, but it's a pricey company. This is quite a few dollars in this particular company. But what we are interested in is this company's financial. I mean, they came just out with an amazing earnings report. They beat this and they beat that, and still the stock market reacted negatively, because this is where the earnings report came out and then crash. This was supposed to be my payday. This was supposed to be where the stock was going to go to 138, because you see it has been up touching that. And I thought, okay, so if it come out with a good earnings report, as it did, but apparently the analysts are sort of like saying it should be better. Now, just looking at the yearly trend, you just see that Norway is just going up, 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 up. So I think that is exactly what it's going to do as soon as the market digests that, okay, the earnings report, best ever, and beat this and beat earnings this and so on, all is good. Give it a bump up. Okay. I might even be some analysts who come out and say, well, we're going to put the price target up, whatever. If that happens within the next, then obviously this stock is going to go up, and obviously my stock is also going up because I have so much placed in this particular company. But let's go to other, because I had reserve projects. Now sometimes eToro doesn't show the correct earnings report date, as it did with Regal here. It showed the 2nd May, but then they came out and said, okay, we announced that hereby we'll make the earnings report the 7th May. So that was a bit sort of like disappointing, because the interesting thing about Regal, it's a penny shop, right? But I have, as you can see here, I have 1,400 of this stock. Okay, but this is a penny stock. Anyway, what is very interesting about this penny stock is that it could really be, this is the moment where it goes into a boom. Because if you look at the financials and you draw a line, you're able to see that this line is is almost a straight line, and it's going into profit here by a little, and I think it's going to go up here by sort of like a definitive sort of like, okay, we're in the profit, and it could lift this one up. And if that happens, which is bound to happen 7th of May, and in the coming weeks after that, then this could just by its lonesome account for a major increase in my equity. But eToro had put the date here to 2nd May, but at the 2nd May they just announced that they will do the earnings report 7th May. So that was not really planned. But anyway, okay, so now what else? We have 2 projects here, which I'm just gonna go. You all heard about Tesla just crashing, and then Elon going to China and the stock sort of lifting up because he's possibly gonna have his taxi self-driving project approved there and so on. But I have, this is my 3rd stock in terms of how much I got on it, Li Auto, and Li Auto ought to be around 40, it's 28, but that happened because there was some worry about the possible competition and so on. And as you can see here, it topped up here, but that's a little bit too high, but I think the stock value should be around here or so. And then it just went a little bit down because people were a little bit concerned. It's a Chinese company and so on. But they have self-driving car also, so they'll benefit. If Elon Musk benefits, they will benefit. And they actually make a better percentage of plus in terms of running the business than Elon does. And they're just, for EV companies, it's basically not all of them who can make money. You could see here that this company really knows how to make money, so they're very well run. So I'm just saying that in the competitive landscape, which EV obviously is, electric vehicles, this company is very well run, and they really know their damn business. I mean, they really know their shit. So okay, so at the moment, this stock is at a very low point due to different factors of insecurity and blah blah blah. But I think they're gonna come out really on top. Okay, so the last one I'll just present is Bitdeer. Bitdeer is a company which is interesting because they have the lowest mining cost for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now is a bit uncertain. If you go to Bitcoin here, see that it's sort of like, what's happening, you know? It's right now going up, but you see that if you look here, that then the trend is going down from the highest point, right? It's going down, but it seemed to be touched the button here, now it's going up again. But this company, Bitdeer, is very much depending on that, because they have the lowest mining cost of the industry altogether. They have a cost of $20,000 per Bitcoin. And as one Bitcoin is now priced 53 or whatever it is, it could go to 70,000. That's fine. That's obviously good. But even if it goes to 40, then this company in particular will still make it. Now, it seems that its stock price correlates a bit with Bitcoin, because obviously if Bitcoin is going up in price, it's even more profitable for this company. But even if Bitcoin does not get up and stays around 53,000 or so, this company is still in a position where it can really make money. And this is a steal in terms of the stock price. So this is bound to take off in the near future, but it is pending on the Bitcoin, right? So, all in all, there's also other stocks here. I have invested recently in quantum computing. I have three companies which is totally devoted to that. Quantum computing is not something which is here right now, but something which is here in a few years, and it's going to dominate the market completely. Company like Google does have internal quantum departments and so on, but these companies, and quantum computing is basically a computer which is running by a speed which makes a supercomputer today looks like a snail computer. So this is going to be very interesting for encryption and AI and stuff like that. This is the thing of the future, and it really is. It's just a matter of what companies are going to make it into the 3 digits and so on. And I have 3 bets. I have Rigetti and D-Wave Quantum, and I got IMQ. Now, and also with a reasonably amount of stock in. So, even though that this is far out into the future, other people are going to catch on to that this is the future. So I think that in itself will make the stocks of these 3 grow. And if just one of them make it into the 3 digits, oh, that's going to be so super cool, right? I think at least one of them will, but I think, just confidentially between you and me, that 2 of them will. And that's why this portfolio I put together here is very cool. I actually think that I stand stronger than before the conflict between Israel and Iran. So even though I'm 5% down, I think I'm posed to really go somewhere with this portfolio. And I actually think that I will keep a lot of the positions for quite some time, which is a relatively new thing for me. There's also some other stocks I could talk about, but let's get around to that another time. As just focus on one thing here, I'm going for the 15% within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so that is the new target. I didn't make the 10%. I lost 5%. But okay, so I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna say, okay, let's just say 15% in the next 2 weeks, and let's see where it takes us. I mean, you have to have goals, but in conclusion, I did not do worse than Warren Buffett with his Berkshire Hathaway. I actually did exactly the same. But I think that this portfolio is really about to go somewhere. Anyway, that was the words for today, and I wish you all happy investing. Alright, take care.